Hey everybody, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So we are going to talk with Charlie Kirk, maybe. I'm going to ask the lead team and then see if we can pull him in to see if he has any messages for us on the pendulum. I thought that might be interesting to have a conversation with him on the pendulum to see if there's anything that's in our highest and best to know from him as we move forward in this political climate. And if there's anything he wants us to know just for his highest and best. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask the lead team collective first. I'll say a little prayer. Now, if you didn't watch the Q&A that I did with Charlie based on your questions, so we asked your questions, there is a video I will pop up at the end of this video. I'll put it right here in the corner. I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, the lead team collective, so it is only of the highest and purest light. Amen. And just so you know, I have done the law of challenge this morning. I wanted to make sure before I posted the Charlie Q&A that I did the law of challenge. I just wanted to make sure, because I had recorded the Q&A with Charlie a couple days, actually like last Sunday. I posted it 5 days later because I wasn't quite ready to post it personally, and I just wanted to make sure that the lead team and Charlie wanted me to post it, and they said yes, so that I did the law of challenge just to make sure I was talking to the right people. So that's all cleared away. So Charlie, our lead team collective, first of all, thank you for all your guidance and support. We really appreciate it. Are we able to chat with Charlie again today with the pendulum? Is there anything that Charlie Kirk has to say to us on the pendulum that he's interested in telling us? Any messages that would be in our highest and best interests to know about from him? Yes. Okay. All right. So Charlie, thank you again for being here. Really appreciate it. Would you give me some messages on the pendulum that you think would be helpful for our community to know, either regarding the political climate, anything you want to encourage us to do, getting involved, not getting involved? What do you think would be the most helpful message for us to have in the community? Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's see what he has to say. I'm going to bring you down, and I am going to get my, don't mind my pink pants. How do you like these pink pants I have? They're like pajama pants. Okay. So I am going to get my journal ready here. So I do keep a bullet journal of all the messages that we get over time. You could see all the pendulum messages here. So this is going back. My very first pendulum message was on March 10th. I feel like we were doing it before that. I might have had a different page, but look at all the pendulum messages. Now I actually, look at them all. Now I actually have a separate notebook. I wish, I'm trying to write all these in here so I could have one notebook with the just the pendulum messages. But I also have a section in here of pendulum messages from different people. So the pendulum messages I just showed you are pendulum messages from the lead team collective. These pendulum messages that I keep track, if I can find it, are from, like, you know, I think we got pendulum messages from Jimmy Carter. There's just a whole bunch of videos. If you go into the playlist, pendulum messages, then you'll see, oh yeah, our first one, I was just looking back, our first one was February 10th. Right here. That was my very first page that I started collecting them. So these are our pendulum messages from prominent figures. That's what I was calling them in my book. So we have done Pope Francis, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, RFK Jr., God, Elon Musk, Trump's lower self, Elon's lower self. It's kind of interesting. Trump's lower self and higher self again, getting messages. Those were very interesting. Archangel Michael, I think that's one we did. George Washington, unicorns, Prince, I think that's Prince. I'm reading this upside down. Founding fathers, that was interesting. Epstein's higher and lower self. So I have videos on all of these, you guys. Then we did Trump again, it looks like. LTC about ICE. And in 9/11, we did pendulum messages from the 9/11, those who transitioned on 9/11. So yeah, I will actually put the playlist up here in this corner at the end of this video, but you can listen to all of these. They're really, really interesting. So we're adding Charlie Kirk to the list. So I'm going to grab my pen so that I can take some notes here. Oh, I tend to grab red a lot. I can't help it. I like red. But I just did red in the last one. So I like to alternate the colors just so I can see them better. And today is the 26th, so 9. Did anybody leave during the rapture? Are we the only ones left? Everyone just listening here? Or I wondered about that. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Charlie has to say. Hopefully you can see that. I wish you could see the top of my hand. Oh, I got a knot in my pendulum. Oh, well, I don't think it'll matter. There's a little knot right there. See that? I wish you could see the top of my hand, but because of the way I'm sitting here, it's kind of hard to position that. Maybe someday I'll set myself up so you can see the top of my hand too, because it's not moving, so. Okay, Charlie, what's the first letter of the message you want us to have? Is that a W? Okay, no. Is that a J? So he did swing between the J and the W, so I just have to confirm. Okay. A lot of times when they go with J, when they're using this pendulum, it's usually the word just, but let's just see. Okay. J. Okay, so now obviously I can go with the vowel, so U. You can see he's probably going to the word just. Now he could be spelling justice. So that's an S. So are you spelling just? No. Are you spelling justice by chance? So he's swinging to the yes. Okay, so justice. Is that the full message? Justice? No? Okay, so justice. Is that a W? Okay, so W. I. L. And he's swinging longer on the L, so I'm going to assume that's will, so double L. So justice will. Is that will your second word? Yes. Okay, so justice will. Justice will what? Okay, so now he's swinging between the T and the G, or he could be swinging no. So is this a T? No. Is this a G? No. Okay. Are you saying no? Justice will no? Interesting. Okay, are you saying no justice? Are you trying to say there will be no justice? Yes. In your assassination, there will be no justice? Bummer. Because when we did the Q&A, I thought there would be justice. We would find out in 2026. Is that not the case anymore? So there, okay, we will find out. Okay. Yes. Okay, so is that your full message? Is justice? Can you be a little bit more clear for us? Using like English sentences. So rather than just say justice will no, can you tell us a little bit more? Let's go with justice will, and then what else would you say after that? It's just to help us understand what you mean. So justice will. Is that an L? Hi, Lucy. Sorry, you guys, Lucy's. Is that an L? Okay, L. Justice will L. Bummer. Is that an O? Hi, Luce. O. So it's not really an encouraging message. Doesn't seem like it, but okay, S. So now so he's a little so he is being consistent. So justice will lose. Hi. Sorry. So justice will lose, is that what you're saying? Okay. And you are referring to yourself, justice will lose. Okay. Are you referring, he said yes. Are you referring to your assassination in terms of justice will lose? All right, he is switching. No, he's not talking about that. Okay, so what are you talking about then? Justice will lose what? And what are you referring to? Justice will lose. Sometimes the language gets a little muddled. Okay, I hope he's not saying it. Well, he could be saying justice will lose. Are you talking about Trump? Because he is going to the T. Okay, so he's switching to yes. Okay, so justice will lose. Does that mean we will not see justice as far as Trump is concerned? Is that what you're trying to tell us? No, he's switching to the no. Okay, phew. Okay, justice will lose. Okay, so this might have to be open to your interpretation and my interpretation. So the first message is justice will lose. And remember, first he said justice will and then no. So let me know, because just when I do this real time, I don't always pick up on, what it is that they're trying to say. So, but oftentimes you guys in the comments will leave such an interesting perspective. So go ahead and read the comments, you guys, if you're wondering what other people like, and then you'll just discern what it is feels good to you. Like, what is it? What message is he trying to give us? And if it feels good to you, then go with that message. If something you read doesn't feel good to you, then that's not the right message. And we all could be getting a different message here anyways. It doesn't mean that each of us, she might want some water. That might be why she's over here. Okay, so justice will lose. And this message is regarding Trump. Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to put in smaller caps regarding Trump somehow. Okay, let me know what you guys think about that. Okay. Do you have any other messages, Charlie? Okay, what other message do you have? Lucy. I just have to keep recording here because my husband's going to be coming home soon. I'll get her in a minute. This cat will only drink out of the sink. She will not drink out of a bowl. It's unbelievable. Like, ever. So I keep a bowl of water down and it's always crusty because she doesn't, I mean, I replace it, but you can tell she never drinks out of it. Okay. Charlie, what other message do you have? Just moving around. Okay. That's interesting. Is that a B? It's a P? Is that a P? Yes. Okay, P. P. What other letter you got for us? E. P-E. A. C. E. Okay, so peace. That's a good word. I like that. Hopefully it's followed up with something positive. Peace what? Peace. I. S. Okay, so peace is. Okay, good. I was kind of hoping. Okay, C. O. That's wonderful. M. Okay, are you saying peace is coming? Awesome. Peace is coming. Is that the end of that message? Yes. Oh, wonderful, you guys. How nice is that? Thank you, Charlie. We love that. Peace is coming. That's wonderful. I mean, I wouldn't say like in the near term, but that's really, really positive. Okay, I really don't understand the justice will lose. Sometimes, again, the way that they communicate. So, Charlie, I'm wondering now, was justice and then will lose kind of two separate points? Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to look at it this way, you guys. That just came to me. Is justice and then will lose, meaning Trump will lose. Trump will lose. There will be justice. Okay. So let me just ask him if that's just came to me when I saw the words. So am I interpreting your message now correctly that Trump will lose and there will be justice? Yes. Okay. Really wide swing on that. Okay. Very good. Very good. Charlie, do you have any other messages for us today? He does. Okay. What else do you got for us? See, you can you can still have positive impact, Charlie, even in spirit form, right? He just said yes. Okay, good. All right. What's your next message? Is that in Is that a Y? I might have to go pause and okay, okay, hang on. She won't stop actually. She's very persistent. I'm back. So, Charlie, you were saying Charlie, you have a third message for us? Is that an M? Okay, M. I. G. So are you spelling might? Okay, might. B. The only reason I'm saying B is because I kind of got a download in my brain what he's going to say next. Okay, so might be. Okay, yeah. Is that an R? Okay, R. O. So are you saying might be rough? That's just Lucy, you guys. She has water. Okay, so might be rough. Hey, Lucy, come here. Come here. So might be rough. Okay. Are you saying it might be rough before peace comes? Yeah, okay. So just a little warning to us. Okay. All right, might be rough. I think we could tell that, you guys. I don't think that's definitely not a surprise, is that? You know, I think we've all been coming to terms with what we're seeing happening. Also, from a spiritual perspective, if things have to break down, for us to build things back better, then there's no doubt that things would be rough. And we know that now. I mean, we've had to continually, at least I have, continually had to readjust my vibration as we move along, because then something else happens and it kind of wipes you out, and then you have to ground yourself, build yourself back, right? So peace is coming. He said might be rough. Isn't that interesting? Okay. It's fair warning. I think that's good for us to at least acknowledge. Doesn't mean it has to be rough. Doesn't mean we have to necessarily manifest that. But Charlie, did you have any other messages for us? Okay. So he said no. So how do you feel about this? How do you feel about the messages? Justice for Trump. It sounds like it's coming. Peace is coming. So that's awesome. But it might be rough. The term might be an understatement. What do you think? What do you think about those messages? Are those helpful messages to have from Charlie? Why, knowing what you do about him, why do you think he was telling us these things? What's your sense? Should we ask him how long? I mean, he can give us timing, but you know how timing is, you guys. Times can really change. Timing can really change depending on, everything. The minute we ask about timing, it'll shift, but let's just ask him. Hey, Charlie. Oh, my. Hang on a second. She's okay, you guys. She's just trying to get my attention. But sometimes when she made that sound, I thought, oh, maybe she's having a poopy problem. Because sometimes she'll get a little constipated. She's 20. Sometimes she gets a little constipated, and then she'll walk around the house, like she's having a baby, basically, because it hurts. So that's why I kind of jumped off that time. But she's fine. She was just trying to get my attention. Hi. We also think she has a little dementia, so that's why she talks a lot. But anyways, okay, so let's ask real quick, and then we'll wrap her up. Look at this. She'll probably come here, She's not playing with it. Usually Lucy. All right, so let's ask. Charlie, can you give us a timeline? Can you tell us by chance? Are you able to tell us when we might see peace, like peace is coming? Like when the rough part would be over? He's saying yes, really clearly. Okay, can you give us a month? I'll have to ask about the years because I don't have numbers on this one. Can you give us a month? Is that an N? Okay, are you saying November? Okay. Peace is coming. Are you saying November 2025? Oh, thank goodness. I didn't know it would be over that fast. Okay, so November 2025, we should see we should see more peace than we've seen recently anyways. Yes. Okay. Are you saying it might be rough in the month of October? Ah, okay. Yes. Is October going to be more rough than September? Oh boy. Okay, yes. Okay. Good to know, you guys. Good to know. Just, we'll just stick together as a community, do our best to stay grounded, not get sucked in, be aware, but not get sucked into all the drama. I did hear a gentleman on a different channel. I don't know what channel it was, though. I didn't subscribe either. It's like one of those ones that came through my feed, so I don't think I'll be able to post it if I can find it. But he did say something interesting. He was talking about like creating, like this is all a movie, like sort of like The Matrix, or just, like we're just watching a play with characters, and the lead character right now is Trump. So he said, well, why don't you create your own movie? Like, which we all are. I mean, we're all creating our own movies. But if we're spending so much time watching someone else's movie, we're not creating our own movies. And the question is, if you were to deliberately create your own movie, what kind of movie would you create? Would you create a drama, which means that most of your life would be very dramatic? I'd say for me, no, not at all. And who's the lead in your movie? Is it you or is it someone else? Or someone else you're paying so much attention to, right? And I really stuck with me to think like creating your own movie and for you to be the lead in your movie. So then who would you want as your surrounding cast? Choose the people that you actually want to have in your movie. Doesn't have to be everybody, right? I just thought that was a really interesting way to look at life. So go out, be the lead for your movie. Trump shouldn't be the lead for our movies, right? So, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.